Well, hello. I thought I would do a Bang Talk live session. You know, no one really knows I'm live right now, but you can always watch it later because it'll be available later. So, welcome to another episode of Bang Talk, where I will fix up my bangs, cut my bangs, while I talk to you about something that is just on the surface right now in the moment. And so I was thinking of talking about one of my favorite subjects, which is the nervous system, right? And the nervous system is quite a hot topic these days. Remember that store, Hot Topic? This shirt almost looks like it could come from that store. Okay, so here's a tip first. If you feel like you've been your head's been forward all day, like you've been at a computer or you've been massaging, which I do, or your body work, do this. Take your hands behind your head like so, and gently press your skull back into your hands, keeping my elbows sort of in, pushing my skull back. What's happening is I'm activating the muscles along my cervical spine. When we're like this a lot on our phones, the muscles along the cervical spine actually become weak and lengthened. And that is not helpful for anybody. So, doing this little technique, pushing the skull back gently into the hands, activates those muscles, just kind of gets everything back in alignment. And even as I did that, this deeper breath came in. So I just know, listen to those breathing cues, I just know that my system needed that sort of reset, engagement of the muscles. Okay, so I don't have a comb for some reason. The comb has gone MIA, so I'm going to use this to sort of, get all the hairs that I want to be working on into this situation. And then I'm going to tell you just some simple things you can do each day to support your nervous system. Now, why should we support our nervous system? Well, if you don't support your nervous system, this is what leads to chronic stress. What does chronic stress lead to? Things like physiological issues as well as mental health issues. Mental health issues like anxiety, OCD, depression, a complete shutdown mode or complete activated mode where you feel just like you're freaking out. Physiologically, if your nervous system isn't functioning as it should be, you could experience things like migraines, skin rashes, gut issues, inflammation, pain in your body, weight gain, issues with your metabolism. There's way more than that, way more. It can get a lot worse the longer you're in a state of chronic stress and nervous system dysregulation. So this is why I'm going to tell you some real simple things you can do to support your nervous system every day. Because that's the thing. You must support your nervous system every day. If you don't give it some love every day, then there is no point. It's all about consistency. Nervous system likes consistency. It likes predictability. That's what soothes it. That's what allows it to be more resilient. I'm going to eventually cut my bangs here. This is important stuff first. What is a resilient nervous system? It's when your nervous system can experience all of its modes. It can experience all of its facets. That means it can experience upregulation, sympathetic state. It can also experience relaxation, rest, parasympathetic state. And then it can also experience the space in between where we might experience things like flow state when we're doing something that we just kind of are good at, like it feels like we're good at it. it's easy, it's fluid, and we're really present while we're doing it, and we're really focused while we're doing it. That is the nervous system just really in its place of equilibrium. Okay, so some things you can do to support your nervous system daily. Number one, this one is going to set you up, okay? So you ready? When you wake up in the morning, do not, I repeat, do not go and look at your phone. Do not immediately get on your computer and check your emails. In fact, your phone hopefully was on airplane mode all night or turned off, and you woke up and you did not take it off airplane mode. You kept it on airplane mode because you decided to empower yourself and to support your nervous system by spending the first 10 to 60 minutes of your morning for yourself. So here's what I like to do, and you'll kind of find your own way with this, is you get up and not look at your phone, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do. Maybe you make a hot beverage, and then you go sit down. Don't turn all the lights on. Maybe sit by candlelight or just a really gentle light. Or maybe you just remain in the darkness. Go sit down and just take a moment to revel in the stillness. Check in with yourself. What are you bringing to this day? How are you entering this day? What are you feeling? What is the quality of your breath? What are the quality of your thoughts? What is your body feeling like? What sensations are there? Is there tightness? Is there heaviness? Let yourself really describe whatever it is that you are feeling and experiencing in the moment upon waking. So you're taking that time to check in with yourself. And what that is doing is creating safety, an open highway of communication between the brain and the body. When these two things become separated, this is what causes nervous system dysregulation. We are inherently whole beings. We have a mind, we have a body, we have a spirit, we have energy. It's all one. But when we have moments of trauma, moments, big events, stressful situations, arguments with people, things that start to get us in this mode of, panic, there's a fragmentation between mind, body, energy, spirit. It's not really helpful to be in that place. Okay, so that's number one. You could journal, you could meditate, you could focus on your breathing, but you're just checking in with yourself. Feel into your body, bring in some movements. Shoulders are feeling tight? Let's open the shoulders. Let's do some circles. Let's invite in some twists. Be intuitive with it. Okay, another tip. Okay, you ready for this? Some people are going to cringe on this one because they love it so much. Do not intermittent fast every single day, especially as a woman during certain phases of your cycle. If you are a woman and you want to intermittent fast, only intermittent fast in the first portion of your cycle, but not day one of your period. Go a little bit later, like day 4 through 10. Okay, you want to intermittent fast? Okay. If you want a cold plunge, which I'm not really much of a cold plunger. If you want a cold plunge as a woman who has, her menstruation cycle, wait till you're done bleeding, then cold plunge. Only in the first portion of your cycle. Even for men, even for whomever, if you are already undergoing a lot of stress, I would not suggest intermittent fasting. I wouldn't even suggest cold plunging, because your body is already going through stress. So why would we add on more stress? We're just going to further feed our dysregulation of our nervous system. And then the last tip, because you know what, my bangs didn't take as long as I thought they were going to. This is sort of one you can just put in your pocket and start to make a practice out of it. If you practice NSDR, non-sleep deep rest, or yoga nidra, every day, 10 to 20 minutes a day, or every other day, or 3 times a week, You do this consistently, regularly, your entire physiology will change. Your brain is going to release more dopamine. Your focus is going to improve. You're allowing yourself to go into a deep state of rest, digest, and recovery on the daily or every other day. You're training your nervous system to be able to relax more easily. You become more of a laid-back person. A laid-back person. That's a cool person, you know? Feels good being around a laid-back person, right? So one of the best compliments, I think, is when someone's like, God, you're so relaxed. You're so laid back. Okay? Those 3 things daily, well, really the morning practice and the NSDR, those things daily, NSDR every other day, it's going to change your physiology. It's going to change your mental health. It's going to improve inflammation. It's going to decrease pain. It's going to reset your metabolism. It's going to support your gut microbiome. Your hair might get thicker. Your nails might grow faster. Seriously, if you're in survival mode, your body cannot do its normal rest and digest and recovery. It just can't because it's in survival mode. It's just trying to keep you alive. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking now. Enjoy your Friday night. This is what I'm doing with my Friday night. Not finding the end button.